Welcome back to Africa 54. Our anchor at large, Ndimyake Mwakalyelye, has a fantastic story for us. Hello, Ndimi.
Thank you so much, Vincent. A real fantastic story. Well, women in Africa, as many of you know, are transforming their societies and economies through their savvy entrepreneurship skills and hard work. And here's the story of one such woman from Rwanda.
My name is Emelienne. I'm the one who established Cocoki.
Emelienne Nyiramana is a wife and a mother of 4 living in Rwanda. In 2007, after successfully running a water business, she launched her Cocoki Cooperative. It's comprised of more than 30 women from her community and then served as its financial advisor. Members take classes to learn how to do business properly, from writing up business plans to making marketable products for sale under major labels like the US headquartered Nicole Miller. In 2010, Nyiramana was accepted to the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Initiative to learn finance and graduated in January 2011. Several of her Cocoki members followed. Initiating and supporting them all the way was Indego Africa, a New York-based non-profit organization. It currently works with 9 for-profit cooperatives in Rwanda, helping to empower women. Well, joining us now in the studio to talk more about Indego Africa and Cocoki Cooperative are Emelienne Nyiramana, who's the Cocoki founder, and Conor French, CEO and president of Indego Africa. So thank you so much for the two of you joining me today.
Thanks for having us.
I was so excited to meet you, Emelienne. You're quite a force in your community. What made you come up with the idea of starting Cocoki?
I started the Cocoki in 2007. There was a problem of lack of things to work. And I knew that there are women like me who could not to find a job, and they couldn't afford to send their children to school. It was a problem. We were very, very poor. That's why I decided to encourage them to come and start a cooperative, which is called Cocoki.
And you started on things that you already had every day, materials, yet you decided to see how you could make them into products that people could buy and then sell, right?
Yeah, it was a problem, but we met with Indego Africa that time. Indego Africa tried to help us how to get market and to how to get trainings.
But you had to come up with the idea first, and I'm going to turn the conversation now to Conor, because you seek out women like Emelienne who've already started for-profit cooperatives, and then you kind of give them the skills on how to make it bigger. Tell us about how Indego goes about doing that.
Yeah, all of our partners are for-profit cooperatives. We look to work with women who have either started their own business or have demonstrated an interest in working together. And we feel that best harnesses the power of economic community and social cohesion in terms of providing a stable workplace where people can build a successful business in Rwanda.
So how did you find Cocoki and Emelienne and her 30 or so women partners?
Finding a superstar like Emelienne is not easy. We actually did through one of our board of directors members who's Rwandese, Lise Hunger. She had known Emelienne and some of the women that she worked with within a sewing association, and so she introduced Indego Africa to Cocoki. That's actually the main reason, one of the reasons we decided to pilot in Rwanda was that we were able to find a strong regulatory environment that allowed us to do the import-export that we were looking to do, but also the presence of export-ready artisans who just simply lacked access to a market.
So, Emelienne, what did you learn exactly once you partnered with Indego? I see that some of the products, and they're just wonderful, and you're actually wearing all the Indego products, and so are you, Conor, that tie. How did you, now from what you learned from Indego, manage to turn all this just plain fabric into such marketable products?
Yeah, I like to work with Indego Africa because we always improve our skills. I like their design because
so they taught you the design?
Yeah. Sometimes they design their design. It depends on how clients.
The clients ask
Yeah.
what they want for. Now, did you already know how to sew?
Yeah, yeah. In the beginning, we had the trainings from Indego Africa how to sew.
So basically, you learned a lot from
yes,
Indego.
we learned a lot.
Now,
Sewing
Indego,
skills, training skills, business management skills. Yeah.
Now, is that also what you learned when you went to the school that is sponsored by the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Women Initiative? Even though it was in Rwanda, they were teaching you finance. Is that where you learned the basics about business?
Yes, there I learned about customer care, how to manage my cooperative, and how to manage work.
And how to run a business.
Yes.
And then you selling to big names like Nicole Miller. Have you met her?
Yes,
Oh, you
I
have?
met her. I met her with Nicole. I met with Nicole Miller. She came to Rwanda.
Oh, she came to Rwanda?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Then after I came in 2011, I came to US.
Right.
I visited her shop.
And you saw what you make all the way in Kigali.
Yes.
Over there in New York. Amazing. So Conor, my last question to you has to do with how you have at least appreciated the change in life for the women that you've been helping. And you were helping over 500 women, right?
Yeah, we're helping over 500 women, or working with them in Rwanda to try to give those tools and opportunities. The way I've seen it, Cocoki is a sort of interesting example because it was our first cooperative partner. And so we've watched, for instance, their revenue grow from about $1,700 in 2008 to about $25,700 in 2012. But even beyond that, we've also seen a rise in the entrepreneurship. Just recently, Cocoki started a new business within a new business initiative where they bought a bunch of wedding attire because they noticed people in their community could not afford traditional wedding attire called Emelienne. And then on every weekend, they'll rent it to people in their community to allow those people to look the way they want at the wedding,
That's
but
amazing.
also to earn income when there aren't as many orders.
Of course. Emelienne, very briefly, so you really feel empowered now.
Yeah.
You can take care of your 4 children, and you've
Yes.
adopted one,
Yeah.
and your husband.
Yes.
So this is a great time.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming to share
You're
your story
welcome.
with us.
Thank
It's
you.
incredible, and I hope it's really inspiring to so many more. That's Emelienne Nyiramana and Conor, who is the founder, or is the president actually, and CEO of Indego Africa.